goes through. All right. All right, guys, we are live here. We're just going to do a review. We have some bad connections that was happening today um, with my YouTube channel, unfortunately, so you guys weren't able to see exactly the trades that we took today live, unfortunately. But I wanted to just review that so you guys could see what was going on today, how we made money today. I'm going to show you my account. The day's not fully over just yet. It's over for us, for me. I'm done trading for today, but I was done trading before 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna show you my two trades that I took today, how much money I made. I'm gonna show you my account, um, and you guys could just, I guess check it out, and hopefully it helps you for tomorrow and for the rest of the week. So here we go. We got 9:30 this morning. Stand by 1 second. I just want to do something real quick. That's going to help some people out. Give me 1 second.
See, it's doing what I thought it was going to do. Is hitting the 200.
Oh, you got into the
I'm going to
trade?
pop up above it. Yeah, I got in real quick and took my
Oh,
bread
you
real
should have said
quick.
something. That we could have pointed it out. Oh man,
I'm sorry about that.
OG Morgan got into a trade. He didn't want you guys to know yet, I guess. Sharing is caring, OG Morgan. Sharing is caring. You know the deal.
It was just real small profit. Man, and just to know that we're going back up here to 21,419.
All right, let me show you guys what he did. You could just walk us through OG Mall. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Right here. Go ahead, talk us through this trade that you took, OG Mall.
All right, so this trade, I took it maybe about what, 7 minutes ago? I believe it was. I jumped in.
What price? What time? What time did you jump in at?
This is three. What time is that? 3:20. 3:27, 3:28, like right
Okay.
around that area.
All right, so you put it right
I
here,
got
right?
in. Yep. I got it right, obviously down at the low, and I rode it all the way up a little bit above this 200 moving average. So I got out at, I think it was like 361,
Okay.
362, somewhere around there.
All right. Nice. You caught it close to the highs of that candle. That's a nice move.
It didn't
That's
pay a
nice.
whole lot. I mean, it really wasn't worth the gamble, but I mean, I knew it was going to move a little bit. So I said, let me go ahead and just take this money.
I know you were trading on M and Q, but this NQ this paid over $500 or close to
Mm-hmm.
$500. It was like close to a $500 move right here. I know M and Q. He's it's late in the day, so he's not trying to trade NQ right now. Um, so if he lost this trade, he's not losing much, and if he gains, he's not making much. But still profit is profit. We'll take what we can. We're not gonna be
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad if somebody walked to the street right now to you and gave you $1. You're not gonna be like, yo, get that out my face. You're gonna take it, right? So same thing here. Somebody walked up in the street to him and said, hey, you want to take this $60? Here, take it. He said, okay, okay, all right, I'll take it. Why not?
Yep, had to open my wallet up.
Yeah. You want to give out free money? I'll take it. It's gas money, whatever. That's the Starbucks for the week right there. You know?
Yep. And I
Um,
ain't even had to work hard for.
yeah, didn't even have to work for hard for this. This was like an easy trade. Low volume. This is not my strategy. I wouldn't take this trade at all. This is very low volume. So I stopped my trading after 11 o'clock. And everybody, you could do whatever you want. Trade your strategies. I'm not stopping anybody from that. I'm telling that's my strategy. I'm not taking those trades. I'm waiting until you see all this red. This is where I trade. All that red volume. That's where I take my trades. There was an opportunity here that did see just before I shut my charts down. I did not take this because it was after 11 o'clock. So even though it presented, and this would have been my fourth trade, I think, on one account, so I wasn't. It's not worth me taking this trade. I could have took it on another account. Um, it would only made it to be three trades, but after 11 o'clock, I'm done. Whether I get the volume or not, I'm done. It's okay. I'll wait till tomorrow. So yeah, this morning, unfortunately, wasn't able to share our charts and go live. And even right now, it seems like things are kind of still not giving the best performance on YouTube. I'm not sure what is going on, but in any case, I'm gonna go ahead and review my chart real quick and show you guys that I took a trade off of this candle here. As you can see, we pulled into the buy zone. This has been the same buy zone all day. It's been bouncing out of all day, as you can see. It's been pushing into this buy zone, popping up, pushing into the buy zone, pushing back up, pushing deep into the buy zone, pushing right back up. Um, so yeah, we just been buying. You could just keep on buying from this buy zone. For me, I waited for it to, uh, um, waited for this volume to be red, a close above this Jurek line. I took entry at 931. OG Mall took the same trade. We both made the money on this. We made a $500 play on this move. We could have made more because we had the previous highs to go to. And that from there, this entry was at 335, and we could have exited with over a $30 move on this one compared to a $25 move. But still, profit is profit. We took out $25 move. That played out nicely. Um, so that was a really nice trade. It paid very quickly, very easily. There was nothing here that was alarming or made me feel like I might have been in the wrong or anything like that. This was straightforward. It got me into the trade and got us right out on this candle right here. So we was in for 1 minute. We saw this push up, we saw the pullback, and we knew that once we pulled back into this buy zone again, I was anticipating it sweeping this lows, which it did. It then presented here, it gave us a little head fake. I actually took the entry here, but I set my stop loss below this buy zone, which was pretty far past the normal. Normally I go to the previous lows, but this buy zone is a very large buy zone. So I set it to the low of this buy zone, and as you can see, it turned right around and pushed right back up. And we have to understand that during this time between 9:30 and 11, you have to give this some room to play out. If you don't give it room to play out, you're gonna get stopped. You could get stopped out a couple of times unnecessarily. Um, but this right here is a common head fake. I mean, this is so common. OG and I were looking at this, and there's nothing on the chart that said to not take this trade. There was nothing. I'm gonna do a replay though. There was one thing that we saw that said maybe we may want to consider waiting for a pullback, or waiting for the next entry. And I'm gonna show you here what we saw here at this time. It's gonna take a little while to load. Oh, it's a little faster than I thought. Okay, so you see how this
We're just talking about
equilibrium?
9:30.
Yeah, the 951, 952 entry that we took. Um,
Okay.
yeah, we took that 952 entry, and it was let me share my screen with you as well, OG Mall, on Discord. So
Um,
yeah, this 952 entry that we took, it was equilibrium was in a way. Now this is not something that we pay attention to 90% of the 90, I would say more than 90% of the time, 98% of the time. I don't pay attention to equilibrium. It just tells me that price is gonna struggle to make a strong push. That's all. It just tells me that price is gonna struggle to make a strong push. That's all this tells me. It doesn't tell me that we're gonna get rejected from here. Really, it just tells me it's gonna be that we're gonna get rejected from here. Really, it just tells me it's gonna consolidate within this range of equilibrium. And if you look back, you can see that's pretty much what it did. It consolidated in this range before it made this big push up. This equilibrium. That's what it's saying. It bounces off of it, pulls back, trades inside of it, pulls back a little bit, pushes up above it, pulls back, pushes strongly. That's what equilibrium is. So it's not really something to like afraid of or concerned about or say I should be getting out of this trade here. But this is the only thing that was on the chart that told us that we may want to wait for a pullback, um, or for the next signal. This is the only thing that was on the chart. As you can see down here, the rate of change was oversold. The volume, the volume was high. Um, because all the candles are red. So the volume was high enough for us to get into this trade. This being red says it's extreme high volume is being traded. So for us to get into this trade, we're inside of a buy zone still at the current time. I mean, this was kind of a no-brainer to take this trade, and we knew that something was in the way, which was the 200 moving average. So whenever I took this trade at 323, I was looking to get out at 336. So I was going to do $2 below that and walk away around 334. Um, and as you can see, it just missed my 334 level. This hit a high of 330.50. So missed it by $4, and it started pulling back, and I'm gonna kind of play that out so you guys can see how that played out. It opened up here. I thought it was gonna get the pop, but it turned down, and I just put my stop loss down to here normally, and then I ended up getting tapped out right at that high there. So I didn't even make anywhere near what I wanted to. Only made an extra like $110 or so for the day, unfortunately, even though it still pushed to the 200 moving average, and I could have made at least $200. But hey, profit is profit. A win is a win. I'll take it any day. And you can see here how it went above $25 move. Um, but if any, like we said, if anything's in the way, we get out the trade. We don't care. We're not worried about trying to make every single time, every trade to be full $25. Uh, we're caring more about getting out if something's in our way. This was very tempting
Mhm.
to buy another contract down here. Very tempting. But if I did and this failed, my losses would have been atrocious. And then now the next trade, I would have been fighting to try to get money back, and I would have never made back what I lost with two contracts taking a full stop out.
Yup.
So just remember, like, it's not worth it. I mean, it's not worth trying to add more. Just if your account can't handle it, don't do it. Don't do it. But those are the two trades we took. I believe. Oh, Jamal, did you take the 959 trade?
Yeah, I took the second one.
Okay, so yes, Ojimo got this one. He got this trade right here at 959. I got caught into this one, and then he ended up getting a nice trade and made a nice profit on that candle right there. Um, and that was really it for the day until just now. Ojimo took a trade there. He had an issue whenever this presented at
Yeah,
11:10, so he wasn't able to catch this trade, unfortunately. But again, he didn't have much room. This also had a 200 moving average that was in the way. Uh, um, so yeah, he wasn't able to take that one. Oh, this was another one you could have took as well. This one pulled into the buy zone, and then you know we pulled. Actually, this buy zone was a little bit lower. This one we adjusted it later on in the day. It was like around here or something like that. Yeah, yeah. The first buy zone was up top, and then it pulled down into the second buy zone, and this wick tapped back into that buy zone, closed back up above the Jurek. So you could have had the entry here, and there was nothing much in the way, and it's paid a $500 move. So OG Mo missed that one as well. Um, I didn't take any more trades after those two trades. I just try to do 2 to 3 trades a day. If I get two winners, I shut it down. Um, so there's no reason to try to get a third one, in my opinion, after that. For me, you guys can do whatever you want. Everybody's grown men and women. Um, but yeah, that was really it. It was a pretty straightforward, easy day for us. I was done by what time was this? 10, 9, 9:59. I was done for the day. 9:59. Then guess what? I was able to hang out with my daughter. She had a half a day of school, so now I went to pick her up, and we had some lunch, and then we played some chess together. This is what this is all about. You make your money and you're done for the day. It's not about 9 to 5. Working a nine to
yup.
five. It's not what it's about.
Nah, that's for the birds.
Yeah, it's for the birds, OG Mall. It is for the birds.
Yeah, you use the stock stuff to buy your freedom. Free you up.
Dang, this is really not working well. gonna have to end the stream. It's not working, man.
No. See, it probably started messing up right when you did the Discord.
Wow.
I think it's the Discord that messes you up.
Let me turn that off. Let me see what it does. Yeah, it seemed like it stopped buffering now.
It's a Discord. It's just too much going on with it.
Okay, so I can't do that anymore.
hmm So at least you kind of got the root of like what's going on.
Let's see if this is still playing. Let me check it out. My phone.
And Q's taking its time to make this push.
Yeah. All right, seems like it's running right now. I don't. It's like delayed. It's heavily delayed, which is crazy.
What's that?
So you're not seeing me in real time.
Oh, when you're talking?
When I'm live, you're not seeing me in real time. Like by the time I get into the trade, I'm already in the trade. By the time you see me get in, you're catching it at the wrong time.
Dang. So you just can't run those at the same time.
No, I'm not sure how am I gonna go in to help people because this is not live, like second by second.
Is it like that every time, or is it just like that this time?
Well, I'm noticing it now is giving me delayed. Let me see. Yeah, this thing is like really delayed. Let me go wait. Oh, yeah, this thing's talking about me getting two winners right now. Wow. Yeah, I'm talking on my phone.
And delayed.
Talking about my daughter right now. Interrupt. Happy days.